this community is real. It's not just something that you have on the side. It can become a place where you meet real friends and friends that you might keep for a long time. Hi, I'm Denise. I'm also known as supercatkei on the internet. I'm a full-time live streamer and I'm also a mentor for the live streaming scene.
Hello to our guest, it is supercatkei. But she's also talented, singer, dancer, musician. All these things are part of her as a person and personality on Twitch.
Hello! Welcome to the stream, everybody!
So I actually do a variety of content. Most of the times you can find me playing games like Valorant or Apex Legends. I also do music on streams as well, so I sing and play the guitar. On special occasions, we like to go outdoors, so it's called in real life streams, RL streams. And recently I've been doing a ton of street interviews where I just interview people and give them prizes for fun. At the end of every year, we actually do charity streams where we raise money for different charity organizations. And in the last 2.5 years, we've raised about 30,000 Singapore dollars for charity, which is really great. Prior to live streaming, I used to build startups in Singapore and in New York. But due to COVID-19, I actually came back to Singapore. So I had this huge amount of time in my hands and I decided to go back to my first love, which is playing video games. I actually just really wanted to play Apex Legends. I had no idea that this was going to become my career. I just did it entirely as a hobby and to make friends during that time. So at the very early stages of building my community, we would have a Discord, and in the Discord server, I would send good morning messages every single day. And I remember only about 9 months after constantly saying good morning to them every day that someone finally responded back to me. Fast forward till today, we have members from all around the world just saying good morning in their time zones to one another. Sometimes I don't even say good morning anymore just because things are so hectic, but it's just really nice to see how far the community has come in these little small ways. I think we try our best to make it a safe space on the internet. Those are kind of like two words you don't really put together because the internet's a pretty scary place, but I think we've been able to build and develop a community that really tries to be mindful of each other's different cultures and different ways of speaking. We try to welcome everyone in as much as we can. And most importantly, we just remind ourselves that we're just here to have fun and, you know, just have a good time together.
Okay. Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a
Where's the harmonies?
This is the best we can do.
A lot of where the community is today is based on my personal values and who I want to be as a person. And what I've learned is that you really attract similar people with similar values to you. So the great thing is that everyone who is in our community, they might not have the exact same values as me, but they will respect that this is what we've said and help me to share that with other people as well. I guess similarly to many other female creators, whether streamers or not, we definitely face a lot of very interesting interactions with people, comments about the way we look, or for myself, the way I speak. I think one of the biggest struggles that I've faced as a female streamer is just people discrediting my success, attributing it to maybe how I look, or just having sort of different reasons as to how we got to where we are today. That's something that I faced quite a bit in the journey. To be honest, I never saw being a female streamer as a limitation. I kind of just overlooked that and I just focused more on what we do. As much as I think mental fortitude is a very big part of being in this industry, I think with how social media is changing as well, it's really easy to be overwhelmed by comments from people online. The more successful you become, the more susceptible you are to very vicious comments from people. I think it's a journey that never ends. I don't think you can ever get to that point where you truly don't care about what anyone is saying. If you want to be in this industry, you really have to be mentally prepared for that, because it is that one thing that can make or break you in this entire journey. So once COVID kind of settled down a little bit, a lot of the viewers and a lot of the people in the community were actually going back to their real lives. So they would go out, they would have dinners, and things pretty much went back to normal. And one of the comments that I got a lot from the community was them apologizing. They would say to me, "I'm so sorry I can't be on streams. You know, real life is back." I decided to host one of the first offline community events in Singapore for the live streaming scene, to allow people to meet each other face to face and to put the username to a face. It was just a night full of fun, and I think from that people started to realize that this community is real. It's not just something that you have on the side. It can become a place where you meet real friends and friends that you might keep for a long time. I think looking back when I first started live streaming to where we are today, we have a much more diverse pool of streamers doing all sorts of content. We have different representation. It's really heartening to see that, but I think there's still just so much room to grow. Just so excited to see where the live streaming scene can be in the next couple of years. I really hope for more collaboration, I think, amongst the live streamers in Singapore. When we look at the streamers in the United States, for example, a lot of them reach an incredible level of success because they're willing to put the competition aside and to focus on collaborating together and allowing each of their personalities to shine in the content that they make. That is a very big goal that I have for the scene in Singapore. I try my best to help us get there with the different content that we make. But yeah, hopefully, collectively, we'll be able to do that together. I would love to continue doing this even as I move on into the next chapter of my life, you know, whether I settle down or like have kids or pets, you know, or even if I move overseas. I think what's so great about the community that we've built is that they want to be part of the journey regardless of what that looks like. So I guess it can go on for as long and as far as I want it to.